great shot. The guard runs, he chases it, turns around to throw it to Jacobatti in center.
That's technical difficulties.
If those are technical difficulties, but if those are the technical difficulties, we'll take it.
Pull it, come pull it.
Nah, Jerry Rello stays over there. Anyway, he throws the ball back towards center field. Jacobatti's not even in the play. Like, me, I'm hanging out because I'm in the left, the ball's at the right, I'm like chilling, and the ball comes like 10 feet away from me. I'm like, oh, this is bad news. Ran, scooped up the ball, threw it home, chuck his glove, tag,
nice.
Out. All right, let's move on now into a little gladiator talk here. First 2 innings, the first 7 outs of the game, so the first 3 innings actually, were recorded by Vic Busso.
Yeah, lucky, being in the right spot at the right time.
No, I think it had to do, second base. Had to do with the gladiator hitters not really catching up, the righties not catching up to Mal, and then the lefties, Farka and some of those guys, just doing nothing. Actually, it wasn't the first.
Busso didn't make an error.
It was the first 7 outs of the
Did
game.
he make any errors?
So you do believe in miracles?
Busso's great!
Okay. Anyways.
Busso's phenomenal. You guys are way off.
Enough, bad enough.
Busso, call in. We want to know how the girlfriend situation is.
Enough on insanity. They stink. They were terrible. I told you what they were going to do. I predicted it. They were going to start off on a nice hot streak. Everybody was going to get a little hamyan for them. And then it was downhill. I hope everybody didn't pop too early because of them. But they stink.
All right.
And I'm part of that disaster.
We'll talk about the Gladiators Deal Breakers matchup in a few minutes. We'll talk about X Factor and No Deal right now. They had a 2-game series, the first 2 games of their series this week.
What do you got? What do you got? You got to share it with the people.
I got the king of softball emailing me.
You better not say anything negative.
I think he wants to talk about the other game.
Sure. We're getting to it right now.
We just brought up. We have patrons.
He's on for the rest of the show. You want to talk about a playoff matchup? A playoff series? This is a playoff series. This is a good matchup.
Yeah.
You know, you got these 2 teams going hard, going at it. X Factor and No Deal. These are 2 teams that deserve to be where they are. 2 teams that are fighting hard for what they to advance.
They believe in.
You don't know what they believe in, but it's a really good series. I'm going to start off with game 1. Wow. Talk a little bit about No Deal.
By the way, this series is for the World Series, by the way.
What's July 8th?
Whoever wins this game
is in the World Series.
Is going to win the World Series.
You did this last year, you did this the year before, and you're going to do this next year. Okay? I'm going to stop pinching me because I don't want it anymore.
What does he want? What does he want?
He always gives the humps on the other team that might play him, gives himself no credit. He says, what's the team? Gladiators? You are? Gladiators with deal breakers. We're done. We're doomed. I know
you're
you better.
We're not doomed, but you got the 2 best teams really playing right now. And whoever wins this has to be favored in the World Series.
Let them beat each other up. You walk in.
Yeah, like they're going to get so tired for the week after.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about your matchup with Gladiators?
Well, let's go here. I'm going to talk about No Deal X Factor. Let's talk about the game that actually played.
Go for it. You got it.
You had game 1. No Deal scores an early run with I think it was in Ike Mavora RBI in the first inning. In the first inning, they were up 1-0.
Right, they took the lead.
In the first inning, up 1-0. Going into the 6th, Ike Mavora was cruising.
Yeah.
Cruising, and also
cruising for a bruising.
Can't be texting you while he's talking about it.
Yeah, he's great. He was cruising. Not only was he cruising, but Eddie Alvarez was cruising also.
Right.
No Deal was having a tough time getting to him, hitting him. I mean, he's a tough pitcher, and Eddie finally, at the age of 98, deserves some credit. With that being said...
What happened with Gamal against Mavora? I heard there was a nice matchup this week. Not in game 1?
It was in game 1, yeah.
So we'll talk about it.
It was in game 1, but we're not up to that yet. He went 0 for 3.
What would you write a list this week?
Yeah, but I have it right on my phone. Updates. How are you?
Because I was at your bristle and I didn't get all this information.
Yeah. The Mohel was actually giving it to me.
Good Mohel.
Yeah. So,
you get what you pay for.
No, he's free.
Yeah, he is free. You
are worried about using a free Mohel cutting your son's changer?
He actually offered me to do it. How crazy is that?
It's like a pilot asking you to fly the plane.
Yeah,
much worse.
Yeah.
Much worse.
I told him, you think I'm going to mess up my son? You're going to mess him up. I'm not taking that risk.
He's good quick, now swift.
Yeah. Anyways, 6th inning, you had a runner on 1st and 2nd. Ike walked the first 2 guys in that inning. And you had a runner on 1st and 2nd for Pete. Ike brings the infield in.
Ike brought the infield in?
No, not bring the infield in. He brings a huddle into the mound. He calls everybody in. He said, I'm going to pitch low and inside to Pete. I'm working for a ground ball.
You had a microphone in there?
Yes.
Yes.
And if you see our highlight show this week, everybody will need to see that we had very, very good highlights of the game.
Excellent highlights.
All be watched on the site. Ike says, I'm going to pitch low and hard into Pete so I could induce a ground ball. He says, AB Bitesh, please go to second base. We're going to turn 2. Just step on the bag. All you got to do, pick the ball up, step on the bag, throw it to first. We'll get 2.
First or second.
Okay? We'll get 2. Lo and behold, you're right. Lo and behold, Ike throws one inside. Pete, ground ball to AB Bitesh.
Perfect.
Ike Mavora.
Third or second?
Third. Ike Bitesh playing third. Ike Mavora. He just wrote up the script.
Yeah.
Just wrote it up.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Ball goes through the wickets of AB Bitesh, and you can see it on the highlight show with Ike Mavora throwing his hands up in a bit of disgust to AB Bitesh. 2-run score. 1-run scores. The next guy hit a bloop single. 2-run score. Now the other team is up. Now X Factor up 2-1.
Right.
2-1 going into the 7th. With no deal with the top of the 7th.
And I would assume no deal is morale is low at this point.
Yeah. And that's after a couple of errors in that inning.
Sure.
What ended up happening? Mavora gets on with a single. And AB Hillary moves him over. Yes, Mavora gets on with a single.
No. Zool and Teddy get on first, I believe.
Right, you're right. I'm sorry. Zool and Teddy get on first.
No.
Tell me what happened.
Zool got on before scoring.
Okay, sorry. Zool got on.
Does anybody know where Teddy was last Saturday night?
No, but it's something has to do with the Vaseline company. Because he had a lot of errors. It was Vaseline all over his glove.
Where is he tonight? I thought he was.
Wait, tell me what happened. Tell me what happened. Zool hit a single. Mavora brings him in. Then AB Hillary moves over Mavora. And Teddy brings in Ike to take the lead. And they scored 2. They had the bases loaded also there. They didn't do anything with it. And then in the bottom of the inning, Mavora shuts them down. 3-2. They win the game. Mavora, saying...
Unbelievable.
And you got to give MVP of that game to Mavora himself. He pitched unbelievable. And... scoring in the tying run.
No, that's great.
Fine. We're up 3-2. We're up 1-0.
Gotta go win the game.
No problem.
Go sweep.
So we're gonna go sweep, and we're gonna go get rid of this.
Yeah, first of all, they should have scored 14 in the first inning of Game 2.
Start of Game 2, Lou. Start of Game 2. You have a couple of errors by the shortstop. Another error by the third baseman.
Shortstop meaning
Teddy.
Aisha.
They scored 3 runs. Okay, they come back in the 4th. They put up another one. In the 5th, more errors.
Terrible.
And the game blew open.
Did the
with
team
7-1.
Did the team? I wasn't
they
there.
They say the left side of the no deal infield. Sit back. The left side of the no deal infield on Sunday had 6 errors, costing them at least 5 runs.
All in Game 2 or both?
Throughout both games.
Don't you know that Ike Mavora has a heart problem and you're going to give him a heart attack if that happens?
So to that question, I want to ask. I wasn't there. I don't know, did the team fall apart like we've been talking about them falling apart?
A little bit of yelling.
Was there fighting? Was
a little
intra-team yelling and arguing?
There was a little bit. I also heard on the rumor mill that some of the guys are actually taking the step up, saying it was my fault, and which is a very good step for those guys. And even some guys saying, "Hey, I played bad on Sunday. I should be replaced."
Replaced what?
Put somebody else in my position.
That's what
I heard
at this point.
No.
We actually had a picture come in. It was a freeze picture of the Al Gamal against Ike Mavora this week. You can't get a great view of it, but if you go watch the highlight video, you see Al Gamal's troubles this week against Ike Mavora. And Lou, what's that pitch that Ike Mavora has mastered?
The Schlitt.
The Schlitt pitch.
Al Gamal, what did he do there? The Schlitt, the curve, the slurve.
He's waving at it.
The see you later, we'll call it.
Yeah.
Because Gamal got fooled.
Yeah.
It's like a silly little boy.
Great picture taken by
You know what the Schlitt means?
Sure.
I don't think you have to explain
Give
it.
it to me.
A slurve that gets hit.
Right.
Oh, you see, I was somewhere totally else.
Yeah. But
So how does?
my question for you is this.
I had a question, but you can cut me off.
I'm going to cut you off.